Okay, next is to apply the font color, this one. Okay, suppose for example, say you have a bunch of color pencils that contains different shades of pencils, color pencils, right? So it's the same as that in the Word. If you want to make your this default text color black into different one, you want to choose a different color, you just have to select this and write the color of the font of the text has been changed. Okay, the color of the text has been changed to blue. Okay, so this is how you change the color of your font. Okay, and you can also select the text or change it like this, any color you want, say for example red, orange. Okay, so this is the one of the way to change the color of your font. Okay, I hope this font subsection has been clear to you. This is the type of the font that you want to change, okay, to different style. Change the color, and here you have to remember the minimum is 8 by the default one. The minimum is 8 and to the maximum that is 72 right now. Okay, so this is the display that has been shown. Even if assessment it comes, what was the default smallest number of font size that you have, that is 8, and which was the largest, and just type. So just give the answer 72. 8 is the minimum, 72 was the biggest, okay, largest number. The shortcut key for cut copy paste is X C V. Okay, bold italic underline, control plus B I U, strike through, subscript, superscript, change the case, increase the font size, color. Okay, done. Font section is done. The shortcut key to open the dialog box is control plus D. Okay, moving on to the paragraph. Okay, moving on to the paragraph, we'll be starting a new one. So for example, here we have a list of ribbons, that is to apply the bullets and numbering. This is the bullets, okay, whatever kind of symbols you want, and this is the number if you are typing something, and you're like creating a list, grocery list, a point wise features, okay, and these are the your this one, what do you call it, the multi-label list, or the one label or the other label. Under one list I have 1 point, under that I have 2 or 3 points, under that I have 1 more points. Okay, so this you can use it using the multi-label list. Indentations, that is, indentation means, say for example we are typing certain paragraph. Okay, so for that I need to, so here I have typed a paragraph, okay, because I want to show what are the changes that we can apply in the paragraph as we have moved to the paragraph subsection. Okay, so this is my paragraph. Select a paragraph, and the space and indentations is line spacing. This is my paragraph, and I want to give the space to 1.5 or 1.5. okay, so this is the space that I've just added, or 2 as we'll extend in the next page, or maybe 3, and if we'll give the 3" of space between each line in your paragraph, in your selected paragraph. Okay, so I want to give it 1, or say for example I want to give 1.15. okay, this is the line spacing that you have just done. That is, you are giving the spaces between the lines of your text or your paragraph. Okay, the next one is the indentation. Indentation means the starting of this margin, the indents or the space that you are giving under this. So that will hit, like if you want to increase the indent, just simply click, 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 click. Okay, and if you want to decrease the indent, then again click, 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 click. Okay, again. So this is one of the way to use the increasing indent and all. Okay, you do not have to hit your space bar or tabs again and again. Just make the best use of your features that is present in your tools, okay, in the ribbons. The next one will be your, so since I have typed this paragraph, I would like to list my points, that is bullets and numbering point from here, and you just apply. Say for example, I love this I love this one. And this is my next point after the full stop, so I would give enter, again enter, again enter, again enter. Okay, so this is my, say for example, bullets. That is the paragraph that I have written has now changed into bullets. Okay, for that you just need to select the paragraph. Now you can also change the type of the bullets that you want. Okay, earlier it was this, now it is the arrow one. Okay, same as that, I would also like to use the alignment for this paragraph. I do not want to use this, so I will be back to the paragraph, and spacing should be 1. As I've hit this, I would like to go back. Okay, and okay, so we have the alignment. The shortcuts for your alignment will be CTRL. Okay, since my font color is this, I would like to change it into black. CTRL plus the left justification with CTRL plus L will justify your text to the align your paragraph or text to the left side. Okay, CTRL plus R, that will give you the right alignment. CTRL plus justify J. Okay, simple as that. LRJ. Now if you want to align your paragraph or text into center, then it is your CTRL plus E. Okay, this is your center alignment of text or paragraph. Okay, spelling wrong and then correct it. Okay, this will be your left justification, or sorry, left alignment of text, and this is your right alignment and justify, that is justification alignment to your text. Okay, then this is my paragraph, and this was my paragraph. Okay, so these are the shortcut keys for your alignment, that is left, central, right, and justify. Okay, since this is my paragraph, I would like to do right alignment, so just hit Ctrl plus R. Okay, again please use your shortcut keys. Okay, this is your right alignment, and or I want to make it the center. Okay, or I want to justify it. So basically, if you're working on some digitations or you're doing some kind of official work, I would recommend you to use more of your justification, that justify J. Okay, now okay, so these are the 3 points that I would like to keep it as it is. So select this last 3 lines and apply your borders, whatever the points. Okay, suppose for example these are my points. Now hit enter, and again it will be by default it will be on your bullets and numbering. If you want to skip on the bullets, just hit your backspace once and again one will go back to your this thing. Okay, that is one of the way while you're working on it. Okay, and if not, then just click this, you go back to your default. Okay, next one is your numbering. I would like to highly recommend, okay, this one. I would like to highly recommend you to not use or type your numbers by like 1 and then giving the full stop. For example, say 1 full stop is equals to, okay, or if you have your proper formats ready, then whenever you write 1.1 and then full stop, it will be number 1. Okay, by default it will take it as your numbering. This one will be highlighted. Okay, we'll start your number list. Number 1 and then number 2, like whatever, number 2, okay, number